Hey guys, this is Kyle or Vulcan Wolverine. It is Thursday, November 19th, and I am at my parents' house because they went to Florida. I'd like to go to Florida with them, but I'm kind of worried because, the remote stuff's pretty bad. I kind of like to stay by my equipment buffering the stuff. I'm making this video to reply to a comment made by, I think it was a young man on my channel. And he was just saying how, he's religious and people, that at his church, they pray for him and they expect it to go away, and he was, stating that, these directed energy weapons, they're very real, so it doesn't just go away when you pray to Jesus or really believe in God that He'll help you. It's like if somebody's pointing a gun at you or stabbed you with a knife. I mean, you can pray to Jesus, like, make that knife or gun disappear, but it's real weaponry. So I totally feel him on that one because I have some friends and stuff that they want me to believe my way out of this. But it is real weaponry. It's real directed energy weapons. So I really feel his comments. What I wanted to say is that, spirituality is very important in this. It's very essential. Defending yourself physically is also very essential. And when we pray to God, Christians or whatever spirituality you are, you pray to them and God will make a way for you. It's not like He's going to just magically make the weapons disappear. These aren't purely spiritual forces. And there is spirituality involved. There's spiritual wickedness on the side of the men who are shooting us with these microwave weapons, doing the remote neural monitoring, ELF, EHF, the V2K. There's spiritual wickedness there. So it is a spiritual battle, and that is an important part of it. But these weapons do exist in the real world, just like a gun or a knife. And if somebody's pointing a gun at you, ready to shoot you, you can pray to God, and the gun's not going to disappear. However, I pray to God, and I pray to Jesus. I'm a Christian, and God finds ways that I didn't even expect, physical ways in the physical world that I can get through it, like a buffering agent, more equipment to buffer their stuff, or something happens where some good news comes down the pike, just like the petitions that are going out. Please look at my other video about signing that petition. The numbers are going up. We need to get more of those petitions in. So He's going to find a way through this real world to work. And, if you have people that are like, well, you're not believing hard enough, or you don't believe that it's going to go away, just spiritually be with them and grow with them spiritually, but understand that they don't understand it, and don't get mad at them, So that's the kind of the advice I want to give to myself and that guy. I've seen videos, some targeted individuals saying, if you're just not scared and you're just not in fear, that it will go away. I disagree with that. My opinion is that this is real people, and they do have real weapons, and spirituality is so important in fighting that. It's so important for fighting in the regular physical world. I don't think if you just let go of all fear and be like, okay, nothing's going to happen to me, these people just, totally spiritual. It's not like that. It's really not my opinion. It's like based off of, 7 or more years of physical torture by these, electromagnetic frequency directed energy weapons. So they are very real, like a gun or a knife. You can't see them like a gun or a knife, so that more people will tell you, hey, it's spiritual forces that are attacking you. You just pray to God and those spiritual forces will go away. But like he said in his comment, and I mean, he has his head together. He knows what's going on, but I just wanted to, it was a very important comment to me because it's something that I go through, that it's like I can't just pray to God and it just goes away. But even if He doesn't give you some magnificent physical resource, He will give you the grace to get through it, like the strength to get through it. He's there. I mean, He's there, and He will give you strength beyond strength to get through this stuff. Because my stalkers, they're doing such nasty stuff to me now, with remote neural monitoring, that it is a new level for me. And it's been hard. And I talked to a veteran target individual who is my mentor. I consider him my mentor. He's just, I don't want to speak for him, but I think he doesn't realize how important he is to people and how much. I mean, he knows he's helping people, but I don't think he realizes how wise he is about this stuff and what a good mindset and what a good heart he has. And I think, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to speak for him, but he's just a great guy, and he's got so much, he's helped so many people already. He helps target individuals on an individual basis and in groups, and this guy is just he's amazing. I mean, he knows the stuff. He'll tell you how to deal with it. So that's important, when it started happening to me, the new stuff with remote neural monitoring, I knew it was happening. I knew it was happening in my head, my heart. But then I confirmed it with him. I was able to confirm things with him. So it's important, even if you know stuff's being done to you and you're aware, that you confirm it with another target individual. So you can be like, okay, that's happening. I've confirmed it with somebody else. You get together, you get advice, you give advice. The talking to other target individuals is so important because it made me feel and even though it's really hateful stuff they're doing with the remote neural monitoring, and it seems very scary. Talking to him, confirming, us shooting back and forth about our ideas about it, it lifted something off of me that even though I knew it was going on, confirming it with him and talking with him was just extraordinary. I mean, I can't explain how much that helped. And that's I prayed to God about what was happening, and then I called him, and then he, so that's how God works in this. And maybe people won't understand it who haven't been up against it. These frequencies you can't see them like a gun or a knife, so people, may think it's completely spiritual. They may give you advice like that, and you just gotta kind of, don't fight with them. Just grow spiritually with them, but realize that it is real weaponry. But it is important at the same time not to fear it too much, not to give it too much power. Those things are true, but it won't. It's if you're just nothing's attacking me and I'm not scared and God's going to take care of everything. These guys that are attacking you, they're going to laugh at that, and they're going to keep hitting you with stuff that physically hurts your body. I've watched some videos recently where it's the target individuals are this is a spiritual thing, and if you just don't fear, it goes away and stuff like that. If that works for them, that is great. That's great. Apparently something different's happening with mine where, I'm being hit with real weapons. But, try that. Try everything, and maybe maybe it will go away, because I don't know. There's different situations, but what I know, and I'm sorry to flip flop with my words and stuff like that, but I just don't want to tear any other target individual down or their ideas about it. So I'm trying to just hold my tongue. But spirituality is important, so you can get a lot out of that and a lot out of spiritual advice. But there is stuff in the real world, and so this young man's comments, I'm not sure if he's a young man. I think it was a guy. They really hit me because I had gone through a lot of those things. Why isn't God taking this away from me? I pray to him, and it's not stopping. But then something will come along that will give me strength, or a new buffering device, or a new resource, or something that gives me a lot of hope. And that's how he's working with it. He might not take it away from you, but he'll give you the grace, and he'll give you resources that you couldn't have imagined, to get through it and to protect yourself. He'll give you other target individuals who know about this stuff, who you can talk to and find out, what you need to do to physically protect yourself. So that's how I think God works in this. And also, your strength and spirituality is important just to deal with people like this. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of respond to that comment. Please sign that petition is on my site. Please, if you have a channel, please put it on your site. I just want to mention that at the end of my video. I'll probably make some more videos, throughout this weekend. Maybe read some stuff, from some people who've worked on this technology with the government and came out about it. Just because I know, I, as a target individual, I do this. I look at videos, but I don't necessarily go and read a bunch of stuff about it. So I may start doing that to help myself and to help y'all. Just reading information about it. The more information we can get about this stuff and what it does, the more aware we can become, the more girded we can become, the more defenses we can figure out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it with that. I was just going to write a comment to him, type it out, but I felt like it's an important point in all of this, because I hear targeted individuals saying, if you just don't fear and, you pray for God to make it go away, it goes away. I've heard a lot of targeted individuals say that, and I'm not quite sure what's happening with them. But in my case, it is people shooting directed energy weapons at me, remotely hitting me. I prayed to God, and He never fails me. He never fails me. I'm still hurting. I'm still in this, but He always gives me something to relieve the pressure or protect myself or somebody to talk to. So look for those things in the world when you pray to God, and maybe He will make it go away. So don't give up on that. I think this is coming to an end. The more information we get out, the more petitions we sign, these people, the more that we make it so people are aware, the less it's going to happen. The less these people will be able to just, stay in their homes and, make somebody look bad while they're hurting them. That's my stalker's main thing right now. He really wants to take the the heat off of what he's doing and put it on me, like I'm the bad person, because he's done so many bad things to my family. And that's kind of, what they're all trying to do. It is scary stuff, because I've suffered so much from what he's done to me, and now he's trying to justify all the bad stuff he's done. Like, this guy is bad. But they're doing a lot of stuff with remote neural monitoring that I really don't want to get into, and it's sick stuff, and I don't want to scare anybody, because it may not happen to you. Like, this is pretty far along in my targeting, plus, I've made the videos and stuff like that, which I don't want to scare anybody away from doing. They're gonna try and get more equipment and hurt you anyway, so we need to speak out. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, because I just want to put out one video at 15 minutes. God bless y'all. Stay strong. Keep fighting. Don't let these guys make you feel guilty. What they're doing is false flag and terrorism. They don't have authority except for terrorism. So don't feel like they have authority and this is all okay. Because I went to municipal court this morning to take care of a traffic ticket, and the guy was shooting me with directed energy weapons remotely in a state court. So they're definitely not on the side of the law. So don't ever feel like, you've done something wrong or whatever. All right. I know everybody's had mistakes. I've made mistakes and stuff like that, but don't let them make you look like, what they really want to make you look like is a really crazy, dangerous person. Don't let them do it. Don't give them the satisfaction of any of that. All right, leave me comments and email me. This is an important fight, and I think we are moving. We are moving in the right direction. I'm very excited. They're still hitting me and hurting me, but let's move forward. Let's resist. Freedom is important. Let's fight for it. Let's fight for what we love, guys. All right, guys. I will see you on the next one.